Hello guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Today's topic basically we are focusing on is mixing for reflective rooms. Now there's an approach that you use for different environments. Maybe when you are in an open environment, there's an approach to it. When you are in a reflective environment, there's an approach to it. You don't apply the same methodology when you are in an open environment like an open field where there is no reflection to a place that there's reflection. But people always try to put too much of volume or too much of pressure into a room that cannot take it, just to complement it, that people be like, the sound is jing jing jing, the sound is bosa bosa bosa. But at the end of the day, what are they doing to you? They are bosa bosa bosa. They are just slapping left and right and creating terrible sounds. But the idea is there is an approach to mixing for a room that has a lot of reflections, which is mostly common in our event centers in Nigeria here. There's little or no treatments done by the people designing the hall that we use for most of our events. Your approach to mixing in a reflective room has to do more about being precise. You have to use more to achieve rather than use less to achieve. What am I trying to say here is that you try to use more speakers and reduce your volume so that you'll be focusing more on coverage rather than volume. I don't know if you are getting my point. When you use more, you tend to push less. But when you use less, you tend to push more. So for reflective rooms, whatever you are doing, you have to be careful about some certain frequencies. Like for me, balls vary. I've noticed that between 100 and 150, there's a sound there that always messes up the mix. That is 100 cycles and 140 cycles or 150 cycles. So I know that, okay, I'll go to my EQ, my graphic equalizer for the PA, not the channel, and take that one out so that I won't have to be taking out 140 or 120 or 110 in every individual channel. So I do that on the main EQ for the speakers. So by so doing, I'm making sure that, okay, I'm using something in a group rather than trying to do it individually. So it's very important that you don't boost too much of low frequency. Most times people try to boost too much of low frequency and and that boost I'm talking about, the boost I'm talking about is boost on the speaker processor, not even the boost on the channel. So people always try to use the speaker processor to boost the low end instead of using the channel to boost the low end of that particular instrument. By using the processor, you are creating mod, are creating unnecessary vibration into the hall. But by the time you use it on individual frequencies, it will vary. So maybe one channel has more low end, the other might have less low end. So it's just the low end is just going to come out when that instrument is active. Maybe when they strike it, or maybe when they press the pedal or whatever you're using for that particular channel or instrument. But when you apply it to the whole frequency, everything that is entering that place will having that frequency, which is not supposed to be. So if you have one or two frequencies that is pushing that frequency, which is pushing that bank or that group of frequency, is neater than when you put it on the entire bus mix. You get my point? So it is good for you to understand the tone of all these things and not just bombard everything. Reflective rooms, you don't need too much of volume. You need more speakers. If normally you're supposed to use maybe a pair, try and use like 2-3 pairs. The more speakers you use, the less volume you can drop. So at the end of the day, what you are doing is people are getting more clarity, more audibility, rather than their hearts trembling. When you as if you want to bring down the ceiling itself. If you are in a reflective, or you should not even be hearing the low end at the gates. The low end should end in the building, because if you are hearing it outside the building, then you are overdriving it. It should just be creating a form of punch to you. Boom. Not the whole roof shaking, the bottom rocking. You just need it to just punch you in the chest. That is all you need. So you don't need to start unnecessarily boosting this. Too much of everything is bad. But too much of water is too much of water bad? I think is it bad? Don't go and drown. Don't go and jump like water and say I said too much of water is not good. You will drown. You will drown. I'm sorry for you. So what I'm trying to say is that let us be subjective about your approach to mixing in reflective halls. You don't apply the same settings for an open environment to a closed environment. In an open environment, you can boost as much frequency as you want, but be careful, because those frequencies will bounce back on the stage. So an open environment gives you more freedom to boost more frequencies. But when you're in an enclosed environment, you have to be particular about the way the room connects with the instrument. You have to create an handshake between your sound and the room response. And when I talk about room response, it means the way the room responds to the sound you are doing, whether the room is friendly with the sound or is not friendly. So you know the approach you take. So guys, that is all. So watch out for the next one, which is going to be definition mix. This one is going to be a sweet one, you know, for the Sweet Boys Engineer Association of Nigeria. It's going to be wow. So guys, thank you very much. I'd love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ayotunde Adesina, on Facebook too, Ayotunde Adesina, on Instagram, please like and also follow me on Instagram at AM Studio Nigeria and Adesina Ayotunde 88. WhatsApp is 07067942997. You can also call me on the same number. So guys, thank you very much. God bless you. Stay blessed.